Hey everybody, welcome to Arkista's Ring for the NES. This is a little top-down sort of action game. Little bit arcadey maybe in a sense, but the gist is that we are Christine the Elf, and there's an evil shogun who's stolen the elven treasures, including the titular Arkista's Ring, and we are going to get it back, along with maybe some other elven treasures if we get lucky. There's a lot of RNG in this game. And yes, we just run around and shoot enemies to try to get to the next stage. Sometimes we can get some various items. You can see we got a potion there, and we just got a piece of armor, which gives us some extra HP. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. Is about 30 stages in the game. If we hit select between stages, we can get a little readout of what we got. This is Christine's stat sheet, I guess. The bow and arrow, we can get upgraded over time, and then we'll get like our items and stuff listed as well. We'll check in on that a little bit later. I've been learning to do the speedrun of this game to the extent that you can, with all the RNG. It's going to be in a Big 20 event, which is a speedrun marathon of 20 NES games, and this is one of them, the goal to beat the game. And yeah, I've had this game since I was a kid. We're playing on a real NES, on a real cart. My childhood cart, in fact, so I'm glad this game's getting a little bit of attention. It's one that I think about from time to time. I figured now's a good time to go ahead and just do a quick little playthrough. We actually got really lucky here. These dogs are such a pain, but we got this wand here. Kablam! Does a little bit of damage to everything on the map, but there's another wand that we'll get eventually that does damage similarly, but only to undead type creatures. Oh, there we go. These items do despawn eventually. That was a weapon upgrade of some kind. We'll take a look. Let's see. So yeah, that was a thunder wand that we used earlier. And you can see we got an arrow upgrade. So instead of, I think, a short arrow, now we have a cross arrow, which means our bow does more damage. If we get a bow upgrade, then I think we get more range, is how that goes. Alright, we're gonna watch out for the holes, they do a little bit of damage. Ooh, a fire rod, that's really useful. We'll definitely use that a little bit later. Gotta get these guys out of here. Got a shield, that's nice. And another thunder wand. I don't want to use that just yet, I don't think. Oh, a little bit of damage, that's alright. And we got 1 HP back. So time limit or anything on any of these levels, so we can take our time. And yeah, the way the keys work is you have to kill like a specific enemy, and then the key spawns, but the enemy you need to kill won't show up until usually like a certain number of enemies have been killed. If that makes any sense. I'm not sure what these enemies are. There is actually like a map in the game. We'll take a look at that in a minute, maybe, if I remember to put it in. So what's interesting about that little tile there is if we take a little bit of damage here, and all the items are on the stage are weapon upgrades of some kind, but yeah, you saw we touched that and we got healed. So there's a couple of those in the game. You can only use them once, though. Yeah, we'll take some time to kill all these guys. So at least at time of recording, the world record is about 12.5 minutes. My best time, I think, is closer to 16. And yeah, we're getting our first taste of fake stairs in this game. In this level, the real stairs are always in the same location, but there's a couple where it's random. There are also secret walls in the game, just like that, that we can make use of. This is actually a good place to use a fire rod and make our life a little bit easier here. Here we go. Take out that guy. Ah, and there's the if I hadn't used a fire rod already, I'd use this wand here. But this blue kind of wand, I'm not sure what it's called. We'll take a look in a minute. It will do a bunch of damage to the undead enemies. So pretty useful. All right, let's go down here. We'll grab whatever this is. Ah, another bag slot. That's very useful. And another bag slot. Sweet. No complaints there. Remember, I'll turn up the music right there just so you can get a taste of the jams. Here we are. Let's grab that. Another fire rod. That's a nice refill to have. All right, let's see what we got. So we're up to middle bow and middle arrow. It's a holy stick. So whatever that means. We've got a holy stick and a fire wand, a couple thunder wands, and a cure potion. I'll show you a trick with a cure potion eventually. Which is it's kind of cute. Not really that big a deal, I don't think, for the most part. Especially when playing casually. I guess we'll see what these guys have. I think these little squid guys tend to drop... Yeah, tend to drop items of some kind. We can't kill the skeleton. He, well, we could. I think we could with the holy stick we have, but it's probably not worth using it right yet. So we'll leave him be. And be on our way. I think those are actually squids. Some of the enemies are not exactly what you would expect them to be. Like these guys, sure, squids. That, though, this guy, that was an orc. That little flying red guy. We can actually just do one of those, I think. Get this guy out of here. Another fire rod is very useful. Another bag's thought, also useful. Oh, we missed him, that's alright. We'll have to get him on the way back. There we go. It was just points, I think. Right, I said I was going to show the map. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, so if you look at the map, there's a little path that we take, I guess, more or less through the game. Not exactly sure how it goes, but we do end in a ninja dungeon. So, got that to look forward to. Alright, so, moving right along here. We've got these slime guys in the upper left there. Just pause at the moment on the item screen to use an item. These guys can only be killed by one of these two wands. Either one will work. I'm going to use the holy stick instead, because the thunder wand I think is generally a little bit more useful. Although the holy stick certainly is also good for a few levels. But the reason we want to kill those guys if we can is because they always drop weapon upgrades on this stage. But it looks like I'm not going to be able to get to this other one, probably. Yeah, we'll just go. Alright, this actually would be a good... If we're trying to go fast anyway, this would be a good level to have a holy stick on. But we'll make do without. Here we are. Okay, we'll get this guy out of here, and then we've got a couple more guys here. I guess we can see what these skeletons down here drop. Just gotta get the key real quick. And actually what we could do is, if we do that... There we are. So we got a potion. We actually just use a potion. Always restores 100% of your HP. So, definitely nice to have. This game's pretty forgiving on death as well. There we go. A holy stick is nice. Yeah, so like if we had used like a fire rod, for example, and then we die, we come back, and we get our fire... Oh, we got extra life. We come back, but we still are using the fire rod, which does way more damage than our bow does. So yeah, that's useful. If you continue though, like all the enemies respawn, and so it's a little bit less forgiving there, but you do get 10 continues, which is pretty good, so I think we'll just do one of these. There we are. Let's see what we get here. We got the gauntlets. We're only missing one item, I think. Just gonna get these guys out of here. Oop. Yeah, the enemies only spawn if there's treasure, like the next guy only spawns, I think, after you pick up the treasure. If his spawn is like tied to a certain enemy dying. But there we go. No, we got one more item. There's a cape that we can get as well. We haven't found any of the elven treasures yet. There's a mirror that we can get that'll block enemy projectiles, like the one we just got hit with. And there's a pendant that will give us points when we walk around. Excuse me, sir, if you could die. There we are. Not sure what the points do. Maybe they give you extra continues or extra lives or something. Alright, I think these guys here, I think these are pixies. And this is the only stage I think that have the Minotaur enemies on it. Well, here, if we die, we'll just come back and respawn immediately, like so. Same enemies and everything, but if we die again, like so, and we're quick enough, we can actually heal ourselves immediately with a potion and not actually take the death. So that's an interesting little feature that you can use to optimize your play a little bit. All right, I think that's everybody. Let's get out of here. Don't really probably need this many holy sticks, although well, I could think of a use. Coming up here in a few stages, maybe. Actually, we can use one of the holy sticks here. We can even use the lightning stick here if we wanted to, but I think I'll save it. Let's just get these guys out of here, like so. I think there's one more up here. This is our key guy. Excuse me. There we go. Yeah, so these shadow beasts over here, I think that's what they're called. I think we can kill them with either of these wands, but I guess we'll do the holy stick. Alright, we could use a fire wand here, I guess, just because it's a little bit faster. Just like so, to take out these guys. Don't need to worry about taking damage in the stage too much. And then our key guys actually... There's like a little blob under there. But yeah, we can get our HP back right here, which is pretty good. And here's our first mini-boss. Let's go ahead and take out some of these orcs here. Some of these skeletons. Some refills. And yeah, the best way, I guess we'll take out those guys as well. Best way to deal with this guy is with the fire wand, because otherwise we're going to kind of face him and take a bunch of damage. This is a, I think that's like a manticore. Maybe a chimera, I don't know. But he's dead now. One downside of the stage is we have to take damage to get to the exit. Also, I don't think we're quite going to make it to the item before it disappears, but yeah. Well, that's alright, we have a full inventory anyhow. Let's see what we got here. So we're up to the giant bow and the long arrow. I think the top tier is the ultimate bow and ultimate arrow. So I think giant bow's getting pretty close. Long arrow, maybe not quite so much. Alright. I think we actually have like max item slots and everything, so we can't actually pick anything else up. I guess we could use one of these maybe, just to get rid of it. See if we get anything a little more useful. Maybe another fire wand would be pretty good. Alright, let's take care of this guy. I think that's a harpy. And yeah, these green guys are goblins, even though they maybe kind of look more like orcs. Okay, and we got another holy stick. Instead of something maybe that we would prefer, so we'll just get rid of that as well. Ooh, what a throw. Alright, yeah, we'll keep the Thunder Wand. We can make use of that shortly-ish. Hey, and there's our cape. So, we've got potential max HP at this point. And yeah, this is a good level to use a couple Thunder Wands. So we do one of those. And then we do one of those, and then everything's dead. I can also show you a little trick here. If we go over a hole like that, we don't take any damage for some reason. Oh, we do if we do it that way, but not if we do it that way. I'm not sure exactly why that is, but it's interesting. Alright, we're getting through it. Stage 18. I think I'm just going to use one of these. Kills a few zombies for us to make things a little faster. I don't think these blobs ever drop anything, so just going to make our life a little faster. Alright, I think we're in the Elven Crypt now, something like that, or Elven Graveyard area. And this is a place where, yeah, like the Holy Stick would be useful, but we have enough Fire Wands to handle things. Not gonna worry about picking that up. There you go. It's a lot faster than having to walk all the way around the little maze here. Alright. Not sure what these balls are called. I think they're maybe flaming skulls, something like that. Whoop, missed that guy. We'll come back around in a sec here, I think. There we go. I guess we'll just take that. We don't really need the Holy Sticks anymore at this point, so you can feel free to just use those. Take out these guys. Otherwise, these skeletons would not actually be killable, I don't think, unless we used a couple Thunder Wands or the Holy Stick. But the arrows are not a permanent solution. This is another mini-boss stage. So we want to use a Fire Rod here, since we've got enough. There he is. That's King Fang or something like that. He's a vampire. He's a Dracula, basically. And now he's dead. Again. For real this time. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and, well, we'll save it for a sec. Yeah, we want these flaming skull guys to spawn. Maybe those are the flaming skulls. I'm not really sure. Maybe one's like a wisp or something, and the other one's a flaming skull. Not clear. This is the first stage that actually has random stairs. But you can use this to kill those guys, make our life a little bit easier. Get a Fire Wand, which is much nicer. For every wrong stair we get a couple bats, or well, we get a bat. So gotta watch out for that, I guess. And eventually we'll find the right stairs. There we go. Alright. This one's just blobs. We don't need to kill everything, just most everything. We're taking a lot of damage here. I'll just go ahead and use that real quick, I guess. That's fine. There we go. And I think there's one more up here. Yeah. Oh, and one more there. Got a few zombies here. If we had a Holy Stick, we could kill them, but not worth worrying about. We will just go. Haven't gotten any weapon upgrades at all, so our arrow's a little bit on the weak side, so we're going to definitely lean on these Fire Wands a bit to make it through. Now, in theory, we might be able to just get out of this stage immediately. There's some randomized stairs here, too. But we want to kill these guys here. They're called Barbarians. Because they can drop some good stuff for us, maybe. And also, yeah, the reason that I'm walking like this and shooting... because if I just stand still, this is how fast I shoot. But if I'm moving, I shoot faster for whatever reason. So you always want to be able to shoot faster, and to that end, you always want to be moving. But you can only shoot in the direction that you're facing. So you got to keep that in mind as well. These guys do like 2 damage a pop, so you want to be a little bit careful. That item there is a Ninja Stunner. That'll be useful later. Okay, nothing there, and every wrong stair here spawns another ninja. So we just walk around and see if we can find the right stairs. Potentially, we may have to take a point of damage to get to the correct stairs, if it's the one on the far left there. It's not those. Oh, that's right, I don't have a Fire Rod equipped. Now, these ninjas actually do quite a bit of damage in melee. Use that. Figured it was worth a try. See if we could get another Ninja Stunner, maybe. But not so far. Yeah, these patterns, like, these guys are awfully tricksy sometimes. There we go, there's a Ninja Stunner. Did I go down this one? No. So yeah, it could be that one, and then you don't need the key, and you can just leave the stage immediately, which is pretty good. Alright, 3 stairs left. There it is, alright. This stage is a little daunting, but if you just stand here like this and you have a good enough bow, you can just kill everything without taking any damage, which is pretty good. That gray thing was a gargoyle, I think. We'll see more of those in a sec. Another stage or two here. But we're creeping up on the end. Oh, we're back outside. Just gotta kill some little wormy guys here real quick. And, yeah, we'll use one of these, I guess. Actually gonna take out this guy. We'll go get this other guy. We got another ninja stunner. Oh yeah, the fire rod lets us kill this Manticore guy a little more easily. There we go. And here we go. This is the Ninja Dungeon, I believe, which has sea urchins for some reason. I think it's either sea urchins or sea kelp is what they're called in the bestiary in the manual. But we do in fact have ninjas. We got the green ninjas. Oh, very tricky guy here. Alright, let's see what else we got here. I think this guy will just keep going back and forth, so we should be able to take him out. And we'll get this guy and this guy. Another extra life is nice to see. Alright, now we just kill these guys. These guys will immediately turn around, so you want to shoot them in the side if you can. This will use that. Would like to have some more health potions. I guess we'll see another ninja stunner there. I guess I could use the thunder wand too, because we don't really need that anymore. And we get another ninja stunner. Alright, that's fine. Ninja stunners are useful. Alright, and yeah, this is one such stage where, yeah, perhaps we would like to use a ninja stunner. And we even got a free one back there, so that's pretty good. So yeah, these gray guys, headless gray guys here are gargoyles, I believe. As soon as we kill the last one of these, we'll get a boss ninja here, more or less a little mini boss ninja. It does a lot of damage. So we'll go ahead and do that, just to take him out. There we go. Actually, we don't really need the thunder wands anymore either. They won't kill any of these enemies, but they will soften them up a little bit, so there's no harm in using one. Wait for this guy to come across here. There we go. And yeah, we're still working with the same bow and everything. Haven't seen any other weapon upgrades. You probably won't for the rest of the game. Just gonna wait for these guys. I'm not gonna use a fire wand here as much as I would like to, because we really need two for the end of the game here. Just gonna wait for this guy to get a little closer. That'll do. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, can I hit him? Another ninja stunner, which is good, I guess. This guy is a little faster and stronger than the others. So, we'll try and take him out. Oh, no, it's not that guy. I think it's this guy. Or it's not that guy either. We actually got another wand, though, so that's good. We'll use it here. There's only 3 stages left. Or maybe that guy was, I don't know, one of them is like a little faster and does a bunch of damage. So he's a bit more dangerous. We actually don't need that, so we'll see if we can get anything else, like a health potion. Holy Stick is definitely not what I wanted. There is a place down here, though, where we can get our HP back. Because this next stage is a bit of a doozy if you're not prepared. And, yeah. Still same gear. So the wrong way to go about this is to try and, like, make a mad dash for the stairs. just going to use that. The right way to go about this is to stand right here. I think this is where a lot of people basically lose the game, because it's easy to get stuck here, especially if you have to continue. There we go, potion is nice. Some of these items are gonna get stuck in the wall. I can live with that. Eventually the ninjas will stop spawning. We could actually use some of our ninja stunners here, because we won't need them for the next stage anyway. And for most every wrong stair, we will spawn another ninja. It'll be one of these tougher ninjas as well. But they do drop more stuff for us. Sometimes ninja stunners, sometimes health potions, I believe. At this point, we just need to figure out where, which stairs we need. We killed enough ninjas now. We should actually be able to get the key, which you don't always need on this stage, but we might. We'll see. I think I already tried all these ones here, so let's just try out some of these others. Just gonna wait for this guy to get a little closer, and then stun that guy. And we get another stunner back. And another stunner back, that's good. Just makes surviving a little bit easier, because those guys do a lot of damage. And there we go. Final stage. This is what we're working with. We're about to face off against the evil Shogun. And to that end, we're just going to use a fire rod, because our bow kind of sucks anyway. And there's a situation where we can use that potion trick. And there you go, that's it. He's out of here. We have one of the elven treasures, the titular Arkista's Ring, which restores HP as we walk around. And you're asking, why would you need that now? Well, see, the thing is, this game is one of those games that loops. So, we've completed loop 1. As the ninja dungeon crumbles to the ground here. If we so desired, we could go through 3 more loops. So in total, I guess there's 4 loops to this game. We're not going to do that, but I think the gist is with every loop, the enemies get a little faster. I don't know if they get tougher or do more damage. But, yeah, with every loop, you've got a better chance of uncovering, I guess, another of the elven treasures as well, which might make your life a little easier. But that is Arkista's Ring. A fun little game that like I said earlier, I've had since I was a kid. I'm glad it's getting a little attention. And I'm glad I got to show it off on the old NES, the old childhood cart and everything. But with that, I will see you next time.